Hey, my name's James from Greenville, Texas. I was born and raised here in Greenville all my life. I went to Greenville High School, graduated class of 2001. I had many jobs here and a little here and there. I was an Air Force veteran. I was in the Air Force for a little while, but got out of that because I had to take care of my mother. After I took care of my mother, my father passed away back in 2003. That was kind of hard when I found my father. But anyways, other than that, get down to bottom of it is I love Greenville, and Greenville's awesome. Greenville's always been good to me, and the people are great here. It's like love. There's a lot of love, and there's people out there that there's good and bad, but the good rolls out the bad, and I had some tragedy happen to me back 2022. I lost my toes on my right foot, my amputation, and it was a gangrene, and I lost 5 toes because of nail salon. I won't disclose the name of that nail salon, but just be careful where you get your nails done. That's all I'm saying. But us men failed to go to the doctors and stuff like that, and so it started getting really bad, and then raised my blood sugar up, and I'm like, why is it jacking up? Before I wasn't even a diabetic beforehand. Now I'm a type 2 diabetic, and I had a thing called gangrene, and so God's been there for me through all of this. And then when I was in a coma for 3 months, and when I got out of the coma, I found out my toes were gone, and then after that they told me I had sepsis, and that's like basically infection in your blood, and so they gave me 3 pints of blood. And other than that, I had an after-body experience with God himself, and I'm telling God, why, and like he showed me down below, making me look down. I see myself laying down in that hospital bed, and saw my fiance and my daughter and my mom, and I'm asking him, why am I up here? And he says you need to go back down there for them, and then spread the word around with Jesus Christ. So my walk with Jesus got a little bit stronger, but each day takes one step at a time. I think each step I do, and I'm walking a little bit better, and it kind of gets to me a little bit. But God is there for you, even like the only thing I saw with God was his hem of his garment and his sandal, and I asked God why, and then he tells me that he gave his son to die on the cross. And when he gave his son to die on the cross, that's more than what I experienced, because he let me live, And then when he let me live, I'm like, thanks God. And I've made some promises to God. I've been trying to fulfill them. Some of them are hard to do, but he can't give you more than you can handle. And if you think you're going through a lot, and you think you're going through depression and stuff like that, just run to Jesus. Usually we usually run away from Jesus. He never runs. He just says there, he said, about time you come back. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. And if you need anything, or if you need somebody to talk to or inspiration, I'd be willing to share my testimony with you. Or if you need any, or just if you just want to talk or something like that, just give me a shout out. My name's James. I'm from Greenville, Texas. My number is 903-513-2324. And if you want to, if you feel like you want to, you can donate if you want. I got Venmo, and I got Zelle if you want to do that. And if you want more information, I can post it up later, what it is, my Venmo name and my Zelle name. I don't give that to anybody that much, because sometimes people say stuff and they don't really help out, but I'll be willing to post it up on there, and if so, just give me a shout out. Love you guys.